some of you might know this too. I think of that as the piano, as playing the piano with the left and right hand. And I visualize the harmonica in my mind as a piano, actually. Because remember I said it's invisible? So you can't see it. It's the only instrument that doesn't have any feedback to your brain from your fingers on some level. Even a trumpet with the valves has some feedback to your brain. So anyway, the blues players discovered that they could... But there was something else that the harmonica could do that the Germans who designed the instrument thought was a flaw and a defect. It was this, though. Oh. All the note bending stuff. And that is a total accident of the design of this instrument. It was unintentional, and it's like kind of like a little miracle that all the things you need to play blues, all the things a blues singer would sing, or a blues guitarist would play, are available as if by magic on this instrument. And so I'll explain to you how it works. And I'll show it to you.
Easier said than done, too.
What's that?
Easier said than done.
Oh, what do you mean easy?
No.
Oh, bending? Oh, it's not hard.
It's nice.
No, really. It's well, I wouldn't call it hard. It's kind of like learning how to ride a bicycle. You can't teach anyone how to ride a bicycle by reading an instruction manual or telling them how to ride a bicycle. Because as soon as you tell them and they get on, they fall off. You know, and that's how you learn, is by falling and skinning your knees and hitting your head, going to the emergency room. So the way you learn how to bend on a harmonica, you could teach it by analogy, kind of. But it's a feel, and then once you get it, it's like the light bulb goes on, ding, oh! I still remember the first time I bent a note on the instrument. It was the first day of the rest of my life. I was 18 years old, and I had been playing piano since I was 8. And I just was tired of having to go to a 400 to 600 pound instrument every time I wanted to play a little tune. I said, why don't I just get something I carry in my pocket? And I sounded, approximately like this for about 6 months. And I couldn't figure it out at all. And then one day, I actually wrote a story about it. I wrote it down on my website, which you could just Google the website and find it somewhere. It's called How I Bent My First Note, so I won't waste your time telling you about it. But it was a thrill, and it's a great feeling to do this. It feels good to play this instrument, and that's the other side of it. So anyway, the way that it works musically is that you can bend the pitch of the higher pitched reed on any hole down to just above the pitch of the lower pitched reed. So the first hole, you got C and D. So you can bend D down to, anyway.
Sorry, I didn't say anything.
Okay, so if you have C and D, you can bend D down to just above C. So what note is that? Yeah, C sharp, D flat. So, and that's done inside the mouth. It's like a whole bunch of little trombones in reverse. The tongue is like the slide of the trombone. And the further back in your mouth it goes, your nose is closed, it creates a vacuum, and it pulls the pitch down. And that's how a bend works musically, okay? It's not how hard I pull at all. I can do it at any volume. It's resonance, okay? And what's actually happening is this really weird thing. Some of you can see it. The reason why the bend sounds stronger as you bend it down, this is a B harmonica, it's a half step higher, is that the sound transfers from this draw reed, which is the reed that's facing me, that's anchored, it's riveted over here. That's the one I'm first playing. See it vibrating? Instead of sticking out and vibrating. And then here's the blow reed. And when the blow reed is anchored toward me and it's opening away from me, see it vibrating above the surface? So when I bend, the sound transfers from the draw reed to the blow reed. Even though I'm not blowing, the blow reed starts to vibrate and sound and bend up in pitch. This is, I didn't even know that this was happening until I'd been playing the harmonica for more than 10 years. And so, because I was a piano player, right? If something breaks on a piano, you call the piano tuner. You don't look inside and try to fix it yourself. So this thing, I knew nothing about how these things worked. Someone said to me, Howard, did you know that when you bend a note, it's the other reed that sounds? I went, you're kidding. I had no idea. And then I opened it up and stood in front of a mirror and watched it and went, wow, that's incredible. So if you watch it, I could cover, if I cover this reed, the draw reed, with my finger, it won't sound right. But if I cover the blow reed with my finger when I'm playing the draw, it'll sound, it's fine. But when I bend, I can cover that draw reed with my finger and you'll see absolute proof that all the sound is coming from the blow reed. If I cover the blow reed, the sound goes away. So that's how bends work on this instrument. It's very backwards and strange. So on all these holes, you can get these bends. So the second hole, you got E and G. Third hole, B and G. You got a whole minor third in there. There's 4 pitches. All those notes are there. So they work as separate notes, and they also work as just the sound of a bent note. Also, separate notes.